Hey, hi everyone. This is Julie with Julie's Odds and Ends, and I'm gonna do a what sold this week video. This week has been terrible in sales. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time since I've had a really bad week in sales. This is the week. Um, okay. Well, anyway, I'm glad I got some sales here. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. We sold this just my size shirt, and that one I sold it for $9.99, and they paid $5 for shipping, and I got it for at the Goodwill for $1. All the clothes that sold this week, I got them all at Goodwill for $1. So I'm really happy this went out. And I've listed it back in November, so it sold fairly quickly. I do pretty good with just my size there, and so I'm really good at that as well. Okay, I bought these. They were a 4-track uh, cassette tapes. They're like a 8-track tape, and they're like 8 tracks, but they're called 4 tracks. They came out before 8 tracks, and I got this at a state sale and spent 38 cents for these. And you can tell by an 8-track, these 4 tracks is by this little doo-wobby on the side. 8 tracks don't have that. So that's your big indicator that it's a 4-track. And 4 tracks, they sound better than 8 tracks. And I think they made these out in the 60s or so. 60s, maybe early 70s. And the sound quality is much better from what I've heard and from researching. Anyway, I bought these and they were Led Zeppelin 1 and 2. I could not test these because I do not have a 4-track player. You need a 4-track player to do 4 tracks. Now, I think there might be some 8-track players that do 4 tracks. That's what I heard. I don't know. Anyway, I sold these on sale for $8.69. I sold a few the 4 tracks earlier this year, and there's this guy who likes to buy them, and so he's become a repeat buyer of these. I will keep my eyes out for more of these 4 tracks. They do very well, and some of them will even do better than 8 tracks. So yeah, easy money, I would say. Okay, the next item I sold was this Avenue skirt, and I took a best offer of $9, and I've had it in my store since July, so it's taken a little while. A lot of your clothes will take a long time, and if you're okay with that, then all is well. I'm okay with that. I give the clothes about a year to try to sell them. And after that, I redonate them. Okay, next one is this Tracy Nelson CDs. This is part of the blue CDs batch I got from a friend. I got like 300 of them, and so I lot these 2 up, and they sold for $8.69. So sometimes I've lotted them like artists together or the same artists and make it a little batch, and it seems to do pretty good. Okay, and I paid nothing for these. Okay. I found these pug napkins at an estate sale for $1, and I sold them for full price, $6.99 plus $4 shipping. And so they took a long time to sell. Let's see here, where's my notes? I have listed in since June, so they took a while to sell. So, well, I give it a try, you know. Okay, I got this Thai class bar thing. I got it, I live by an Air Force base, and they have like a little retirement community, And every week they have these like 4 or 5 little houses, and each house have different things. Like one's got Christmas stuff, one's got clothing, one's got houseware, um, and stuff. So I found this, and I paid $2, and I had, a lot of watchers, had some, people make offers, but really, really low. And I had this up since April, and I finally just got tired of it. And someone made me an offer for $9. I took it just to get it out of here. It was just driving me crazy, on this little tie clasp. And I don't know why, what was going on, but maybe it was because of the maker, which is Canadian company. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just glad that it flew out of here. It's got a happy new home, and they're happy with it. So I didn't make very much money off of it, but that's okay. It was my first tie class I sold. So anyway, jewelry is, I've gotten into the jewelry world, and that's a lot of work, and there's a lot of competition in the jewelry world. So I'm not gonna put too much effort into it. But if I see stuff, I will still list it. I'm just not gonna go gun ho crazy on it like I did last year and the year before. Um, I'm just glad it's gone. Okay, this is the best sale of the week. I took a best offer for $15, and there, and Diane Gilman, it does very good. This brand does very good, and anyway, I just took to. It's been up since November. I just, I needed the money. Need the money. You gotta keep making sales, because this week was pretty poor. So I just want to keep money rolling in and stuff. So I'm just glad that's gone. Here it's got these little um rhinestones on it and stuff. It's made out of silk, so it was a very nice sale. Okay, so that's it for sales this week. Hopefully next week it'll be better. I am planning to list a lot of stuff. I've got everything photographed and ready to list. Um, this past week I only listed about 16 items. I didn't do a lot of listings this week. So hopefully this coming week I will be able to do a lot. So I've got a lot of stuff ready to go and stuff like that. I do have to make a correction. A few videos back ago, I got some beauty products from an estate sale. Some of them were sealed, and some of them weren't. And I realized when I was listing the ones that weren't sealed that eBay kind of made it where it has to be new. It's been a long time since I listed any the facial stuff, facial creams. And before, we used to be able to sell them used too. Well, not anymore. eBay has changed its ways on that, so you cannot do that. So I guess some of these I may have to enjoy myself and my girlfriends too, or give it a goodwill or something. I don't know. But I was able to list, some that was already sealed in the packaging, so which is good. And so I'm glad with that, and I should do okay, hopefully, with those. So it was kind of disappointing to see that, but eBay always changes, and stuff. And I think it's probably coming more and more laws and stuff like that. And so you have to change and adapt. Don't like it, that's okay. I can always change. So I will continue picking up the other stuff. I do have a rule now because of the change of eBay. Anything you have to stick on your face, don't list it unless it's brand new in the packaging and still sealed. So that's my new rule on that. So I won't buy it, use it anymore. I just make sure it's sealed and never been used. And that's just how it is. And that's okay. I will continue to find stuff. So I think there's some other stuff that you can sell that's used, but I guess they're cracking down on some of this stuff. Makeup is a big no-no. It has to be sealed. Anything that goes on your face, it goes along with that. So, oh well, that's okay. So I'm making the correction. There with that. There. So, anything else I can think of right now? I can't think of much else to say in this video. All I can say is, you guys just, if you're having slow sales this week, don't give up, don't panic. People are still probably trying to recoup from the holidays, or I think I know what's going on. They've been in the stores because I've been seeing them in the stores. They're buying clearance stuff out of the stores. So that's probably a hold up on sales right now. But I would suggest that you start stocking your stores up because we got the first quarter and spring will be coming around the corner. And people's going to want to buy spring stuff, spring and summer. So you want to get that stuff, get it going, get it up, or, stock them stores up there. And, I think it's time for the holiday season, and the slacking off for me is over with, and it's time to get my butt in the gear and get working. My two dogs in the back here are starting, they want to fight over the food bowl. To me, they sound like little dinosaurs. And so I'm going to have to go because I think this is going to get louder. Which dog who can bark the loudest or to have the loudest dinosaur bark, growl each other. Anyway, everybody, happy sales, happy listings. Have a good day.